Hello and welcome to AHA Pictures. I'm Hans Moore and this is my fourth video on hair transplantation. 11 days ago I had hair transplant where they took a strip of donor skin from the back of my head, cut the hairs up and transplanted them into the front of my head. I've got my hair kind of tied back here, and the first thing I want to do, I want to show you my new hair growth. It's been 11 days. And I want to show you that how my hair is starting to grow out. Now I'm going to use this mirror here. If you can notice, also I want to show you, this is my camera in front of me. I've got so much I need to talk about in this video. I had to write everything down. And then up here I have a monitor that I'm looking in. And behind me is my green screen. So that's kind of how organized I'm trying to be to talk about the post-operative care that I've gone through for the last 11 days. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to show you, if you can look right here, these are the new hair growths 11 days later that were implanted from the back of my head, micro grafting, and you can see right there new ones coming in, and I might not be able to show. And then over here on this side, you can see the new hairs are coming in. And this is where the old hair plugs, I had some old, see the scabs right there? That's where the old hair plugs were removed, reused, and packed with a cell, which is a special cell that will make the skin even in tone. And I also will show you in part 5 before, during, and after pictures of me during surgery, and you'll see the difference. Okay, what I want to do, I want to help people out who have hair transplantation and kind of give them some tips about what happens during post-operative. You know, you go home, and I had no pain during the surgery. I had no post-operative pain, but I had some itching. And I want to talk about what I had to do for post-operative care. Now, first of all, I had to spray my hair every 1 to 2 hours with this post-op care for, I think, 2 days. And then after that, every 4 hours until this is all gone. So I'm still using this. So that's one product I had to use. And at nighttime, of course, I would spray my hair 1, 2. I would put this, every night I would put a brand new saran plastic wrap on my head to keep, you know, germs out. And then the doctor gave me multiple little operation hats to wear while I'm asleep. And this came in very handy because while you're sleeping, you will start scratching your head. And this kind of helps you to not directly scratch the new hair transplants or where the stitches are. And I haven't had my stitches taken out yet, but you will see the stitches in part 5. This is part 4. So I sleep with this on all night long, and it stays on. And this also keeps you from, you know, the germs from your fingers touching your head or on your pillow. I put a clean pillowcase on, an old pillowcase on every night. Okay. Before I would put the saran wrap and this on my head, I would use a hand sanitizer which kills germs 99%. I would wash my hands very well before putting this saran wrap on and this. You don't want to cross-contaminate any germs. Now, I did not wash my hair until day 5, and that's okay with me because I paid a good price for my hair transplants. I wear a hat during the daytime. I will, you know, take this off here. Take that off during the morning. Spray my hair. Put a new piece of saran wrap on. And go out in public in my new hat. And nobody knows. Of course, I'll hide the saran wrap. But I want to talk about the drugs that you are on and how I kept track of all the drugs that I was taking. First of all, you got to understand that you're going to be on a lot of drugs. Let's see. When I washed my hair on the 5th day, I used a special hair shampoo that the doctor gave me, and it's called Follicular Therapy Shampoo, which has copper peptides in it. It's great for healing. And I did not rinse. I just wet my hair and just slightly rinsed my hair. I did not get under the nozzle of the shower nozzle and let it pound my head. I just let my hair kind of rinse lightly. I turned the nozzle on very lightly and the water down low, because the hair follicles are so delicate. And again, my surgery was 11 hours. It was a painstaking, meticulous surgery, you know, so you want to be very careful. Okay, every single day the doctor had me drink, which is called Hair Help Whey Protein. It was chocolate, and it's actually very good. You blend it in the blender with a little bit of milk and some ice, and then you drink it. And actually on the back you can see that this is made for people who need all these extra proteins for hair growth. And also my Dr. Jerry E Cooley, MD, somehow he's associated with this, but he recommended this. Now, I also during the day would drink Boost. Just bought this at Walmart. It's vanilla flavor, and it tastes pretty good, but actually, I'm going to be honest, this tastes a lot better. And I'm not selling this product or endorsing it at all. I'm just telling you, it's good. And this is what Dr. Jerry E Cooley, MD, who is one of the best hair transplant surgeons on the East Coast of the United States. Alrighty, so now I want to talk about the drugs, and this was very important. How did I keep track? Well, let me talk about some of the, first of all, you got your post-operative spray. You need to spray every couple hours. Then I was on prednisone, which the doctor put in here. I was on prednisone, take 2 pills for 3 days, then take 1 pill for 3 days in the morning, okay? Then I was on, of course, my Demerol for pain and itching. There's some post-operative pain because there's some swelling which gives you a headache. And if you have to function during the day, the Demerol helps stop any post-operative pain. And also I could take some of this at nighttime to help me sleep. So here's the Demerol. Another thing is diazepam. This is a Valium. You can also take this at sleep. I don't do well with Valium or diazepam because even though I take it 8 hours later when I wake up in the morning, I can still feel groggy and sloppy in my when I wake up the next morning. This is not one of my greatest things, but it helps with anxiety, and you take this before your surgery or maybe a couple days after, and it does help you calm down a little bit. What else was I on? Okay, doxycycline. I probably said that wrong. Doxycycline, HYC. This is wow, I've gone blank. But this is for so there won't be no antibacterial infection in your system. During the day, I mean, when you're taking all these drugs here and sometimes acetaminophen, which is Tylenol, and all these drugs can give you heartburn. So I use anti-acid tablets. When you're on these drugs, you know, you're not quite clear about everything. You think you are, but you're a little drugged up. What I did, and this is important, I want to share with everybody, is how I kept track with the drugs that I've taken. I would write down the time of the day I would take my Demerol. Then I would write down later if I took Tylenol, what time I sprayed my hair, Then Saturday, the same thing. I took my doxychloroquine, probably can't see that, and my prednisone, and then I sprayed again. And then I continued to do this throughout the week until I was finished taking all my medications. And that's very important because you could seriously overdose. So you want to definitely write down what time you're taking your medication, what medication you're taking, when your next medication is due. This helped me a lot. So when I would go out in public, of course, I had a driver most of the days, and I could wear my new hat. Actually, I got this hat at Rue 21, so I thought it would kind of look stylish, you know. Let's see, what else? Always wash your hands. I mean, keep your hands clean with this sanitizer. It's 99 kills 99% of germs. Wash your hands a lot during this time because you're always touching your hair. And when you know, put this on your head, go out in public, and you don't have to mess with your head much. My stitches are back here. They're still there. You will see them in part 5 when I post all the pics. Let's see, what else is very important for me to tell you? I think that's all. I'm feeling really good. I'm very pleased with the surgery. Again, it's 11 days post-operative. My little hairs are starting to grow out. That's what I wanted. And let me recap exactly what the doctor was doing. I was starting to recede. Of course, my hair was receding on both sides. I had scars right here. God, I'm doing the opposite of what the mirror is in the camera. I had scars, white scars down here on both sides where I had a mini facelift, an upper mini facelift, and it had a little white line, and he covered those up. And I don't think I can show you, but you will see these in the photographs that the doctor had taken during surgery. The surgery was absolutely painless. I'm amazed that I did it and that I made it this far. But I had little bald spots, 4 of them, where I had a brow lift. And a brow lift is where they cut your hair 1, 2, 3, 4 little places. They lift the forehead and pull it up. They sew it back together, but guess what? Where they sew it back together, the little hairs, the cross hairs that were there during the when they put the new stitches in, they die. So you have bald spots. So in the future, I will be able to wear my hair, you know, back like this in public. I will not have the scar here. My receding hairline will fill in, and I will not have these little, I don't know, let's mess my hair up. Let's see what it looks like. So this right here will all fill in. I know, I'm very happy I did it. It's awesome.